It is our absolute favorite day of the week, not only Friday, but Foodie Friday specifically. Today we're introducing you to one man who's spent the past decade on a quest to rid the world of what he calls the travesty of store-bought tomatoes. We've got Jamaica Ponder here with us to tell us more about that. I mean, that's a big claim. So what's he doing here to switch the script?
Well, he is growing tens of thousands of tomatoes, selling them and donating them. So he's become known as the Chicago Tomato Man. Right. And I think that is a title that he has most certainly earned. After selling and giving away, like I said, tens of thousands of plants, this is all in an effort to make sure that every Chicagoan gets to know the taste of a homegrown tomato and learn how to grow them themselves. By the size of this crowd, one might be surprised to find out what they're all in line for. Tomato plants.
The varieties of tomatoes that we make available are unique, oddball, eccentric, offbeat. So when you're planting them, plant them this deep.
And Bob Zeni, more popularly known as the Chicago Tomato Man, is kind of a big deal.
You might think it is building a community, but I prefer to call it a cult. It's a tomato cult.
The hobbyist turned tomato expert manages to draw a crowd wherever he goes. Scores of eager people hoping to pick up a trick or two on how to grow the world's best tomatoes.
This especially is too dry.
Because once you go homegrown, it's hard to go back.
It's criminal what the food industry has done to the tomato. When people think of a tomato, they will think of what they've got from a grocery store. What I've tried to do is rescue the tomato from that perception that they are tasteless travesties, which is what supermarkets sell.
Instead, Zeni's selling a wide variety of tomato plants at pop-ups across the city. Customers place their orders online, with some people buying anywhere from 1 plant to 300.
How far up to snip and plant down?
He works with a farmer out near Joliet who shares his philosophy on growing.
Which is good seeds, good soil, no chemicals.
It's ready to go.
Just sunlight and heat, and he will grow around 10,000 for us.
Once the plants are old enough, workers from the nonprofit, the Gardeneers, help to pack and sort them. Zeni's been partnering with the Gardeneers since he learned about them, around the time that both ventures were just getting started.
The Napa Rose won't be super large.
Years ago, I had a few excess plants. I just ran into someone and they said, you know, there's this group starting up called the Gardeneers. They put gardens in at schools throughout the city, and they could always use excess plants.
Since then, they've helped Zeni run his tomato operation. In exchange, he gives them plants. Now the Gardeneers are one on a long list of nonprofits and community gardens getting plants from the Chicago Tomato Man himself.
Working with the Gardeneers taught me that, I mean, there are parts of this city where there are people whose only understanding of a tomato is through gas stations, fast foods, or convenience stores. And that's just manifestly unfair. By giving them plants, they are able to get those great tomatoes in the hands of everybody, no matter where they are from or what their resources are.
I love the Tomato Man, and my favorite part about his entire story is the passion. I mean, this started as a hobby, Audrina, something that he just really threw himself into, and he realized that everyone should understand that, well, these tomatoes are being bred in store for durability, for their ability to last on a shelf, but not for their flavor or their taste or the diversity of types. So it was really fun to spend some time with him.
I love his passion too. I love how he's really taken this approach of, I need you to taste a really good tomato, because I felt that too. I used to never like tomatoes, and I had a good one.
Yup.
And I'm like, that's different.
Nature's candy.
I know, and I also, it's been so cool to see urban growers pop up around the city, giving us more access to fresh produce in all neighborhoods. So I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Thank you for that.
Thanks.